Core Properties is the #1 home buyer in St. Louis. But don't take it from me. The proof is in the reviews. Dan says, great company that did what they said they would do. Karen says, if you want or need to sell your home quickly, or as is, I urge you to call Doug and Core Properties.
Big part of our clientele is folks that are downsizing or transitioning into senior living. So we realize that obviously price is important for those folks, and a lot of times that is their biggest asset. And so selling their house is a big decision, but there's also a lot of other pieces that go into it. So we realize that when they make a decision to sell their home, the next step is, well, what do I do with my stuff? How do I get there? How do I move? How do I get rid of things that I may not need anymore? So we try to focus as much on the price and terms as we do on all the other things that go into that process. And so we really want to be full service in the event that they do make a decision. We want to solve all the other problems that come after that contract signing before we even get to that point. So try to make it really a one-stop shop, very, very convenient process.
One of the perks of being able to sell your home to an investor like Core Properties is you have the ability to choose when you close. So we can do really quick closings in a couple of weeks, or we have the ability to kind of push things out a couple of months. With that, we also do kind of creative options where if you need the proceed of your home to buy another home, we even can offer things like a leaseback to really kind of offer a full suite of options.
From the moment we walk into their house to the day that they are at the closing table, they're dealing with the same person the whole way through. The clients that we work with, we really do care about them, and a lot of them are in situations where they might be under some sort of a sensitivity, whether it's time or money or hardship, something to that effect. And so we really look at the full picture of why they might be selling their property, what's really causing it, what's the motivation, what's the true issue. So we realize it's more than money, it's more than a contract, it's more than terms, it's really helping them just be easy, convenient, and try and find a solution that really works for them.
This is a property that we bought from a family. They inherited the home. One of the family members passed away. They'd been living in one of the units. The other unit was leased, so there's a tenant in place. This is actually a two-family behind me. It was a perfect scenario where we were able to kind of help them and then utilize our property management company to work with the current tenant, kind of work with them, handle all of the maintenance items that were required for managing a property with a tenant in place. And then with the intent of redeveloping this property, so we actually relocated them to another property that we owned and kind of made that transition work, which was really important to the family, given that the tenant had been there for 5 or 6 years and they really kind of cared about how that process went.
Yeah, and this is just one of the properties that adds to the fact that you guys are so flexible. Another attribute that I really like is you guys are located in St. Louis.
Absolutely, yeah. There's not that many groups that actually are. There's a lot of home buyers that buy, and we are located in St. Louis, so we have a strong connection. We've been doing this for almost 2 decades, so we really care about the name and making sure that we're treating folks the way that they should. And when you're not in St. Louis, it's a lot easier not to have that tie. So an instance that comes up often is folks are very price driven, right? But the problem with that in many instances is they don't necessarily get to work with the group that they want to, whether it be a roof or whatever someone's doing, whatever service. Well, with us, more times than not, we pay the most and folks want to work with us. We've been doing it for 2 decades. We provide a lot of creative solutions, and we're able to kind of blend those two together to make it the best transaction for the folks that are kind of dealing with this troubled time.
Visit corepropertiesstl.com or corehomebuyer.com. You can also give them a call, 314-900-CORE. Give them a like and follow on Facebook and Instagram as well.